We can't back Tinubu blindly like his supporters. He needs Osinbajo, Fayemi, Bala Mohammed. Now to the news info. Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State has said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has failed to bring the development he achieved when he was governor of Lagos State from 1999 to 2007. While expressing respect for Tinubu, the Bauchi governor admitted he had mistaken with expectations that Tinubu would bring the same magic he brought to Lagos. According to him, Tinubu performed well in Lagos when he had a team comprising of former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and former Minister Kayode Fayemi. Bala Mohammed wondered why the two are not involved in the Tinubu administration, stressing that the president should bring back knowledgeable people and not just those who are ready to give blind praises. He said, the NEC is an advisory body headed by the vice president. As governors, we can express our views, but often we feel frustrated. What I said wasn't meant to insult President Tinubu. I respect him greatly. He has mentored many people across Nigeria, regardless of state or religion. I had high hopes that when he becomes president, he will bring the same magic he brought to Lagos, but I was mistaken. Perhaps he is overwhelmed or resistant to advice. When I said his policies aren't working, I was speaking as an opposition member. We can't be expected to support him blindly, as his party members do. In fact, I have shown considerable restraint as a statesman by not saying things that could ignite a national crisis. But there are serious issues in his administration within the oil and gas sector, the lack of real action on insecurity, the surface level economic policy, the handling of labor issues, and their overall approach to governance. The government economic policies, particularly around fuel and the welfare of the people, are not working. I am saying this modestly. Our monetary values are failing. President Tinubu needs to bring in capable people to work with him. Not me specifically, but experts from across the country. Nigerians are suffering from hunger and hunger, and good governance means managing people's aspirations and minimizing discomfort. If the removal of fuel subsidy was supposed to help, we are not saying that. Yes, we are not. What we need are policies that actually put food on the table. Even if we pay the minimum wage, it is not enough to bring relief. That is why I called for a review, and maybe he is trying to review things, but the continued rise in fuel prices suggests otherwise. How can workers afford to commute? How can people buy basic goods like a bag of maize? President Tinubu needs to show empathy and apply the same skill he used in Lagos on a national level. He had a strong team like former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and former Minister Kayode Fayemi. Where are they now? He should bring back knowledgeable people, not just those who say Wakandede, blind praise. That is what I am advocating for. In the comment section, John Lady says he is yet messing up the economy of Nigerian citizens and there is nothing else anyone can do about it since the legislative and judiciary arm of government are solidly in his payroll. Abi, because I don't understand why you pack a bunch of people that don't know anything, people like Barry Ononuga, to be your advisor. I don't know why you put them the way there is Oshibajo, the way there is Fayemi there. People that have intellect, people that know what they are doing, that you should put in your cabinet for them to advise you. You are putting Barry Ononuga anywhere belle face na front. Beg. Omawaye Francis said, I agree with you, you are right, Governor. Not minding whose horse is God. Patrick Emela says, Mr. Bala, mind your own business. Why should he mind his own business? Everybody is suffering. Or you are not hungry. And Patrick, everything is going well for you. That is why you are saying that he should mind his business. Gabriel Osobo says, your state is in a serious mess. You cannot fix your state. You are here talking about people following someone blindly. You people are the cause of all the problems we are facing. Most of you are from Niger. You are not Nigerians. Okay, now another wahala. Ekere tells success, a case of no two experiments are the same. The laboratory settings are different. Governor of Lagos as a state and president of a country as Nigeria, very complex and indirect equation. Yes, so being a governor of a state is different from being the president of the whole country. It is not the same thing. You cannot think that you work in the same capacity as you worked when you were a governor. That is the same capacity you work when you are the president. No, it is not going to work that way. If he's still using that mentality, then he needs to change and change his cabinet as well because they are not thinking straight. Yinka Adebayo says, Bala, your arithmetic calculations lack honest substances. There is a great mistake. Please understand that most of it, not all the Lagos creations and developments made by Tinubu leadership were essentially for selfish interests and not for the common good of Lagosians. Equally, too, do not forget the fact of corporate and individual contributions from historical realities as it pertains to the West. Education seems to be a collective benefit to our people, but look at the level of Lagos commitment. Ataodom says the revenue of Lagos is so heavy that even my grandma as the governor would do well. Tinubu wouldn't have done well if he was the governor of Kogi on Zamfara State. For example, now that he is president of Nigeria, let him perform the magic. Not to deceive us with every day, I feel your pain, I feel your pain, it will soon be over. Nobody should believe this comment because he is still pain, period. The worst president Nigeria has ever had. That feeling of our pain, it is a lie. They are not feeling it. They don't care. They don't care if we go to sleep hungry. They don't care if we don't have food to eat. If we don't have where to live, they do not care about us. All these ones that they are saying, enjoying. Why can't they endure too? Why can't they live private jet alone? Why can't they live SUVs alone? Why can't they cut the allowance that they are collecting that they do not need? You are collecting salary, you are collecting allowance. You collect certain allowance, you collect that one allowance. Yes, you cannot cut that and you manage, but you are telling us to manage, to endure. You too should endure. Endure too. Adinlewa Bode says, Governor Bala, all names you mentioned worked with Buhari, but they all failed. Omoye Francis says, Buhari government was better than Tinubu's, meaning that he had more intelligent and sincerely influential people with him. Buhari's humility also added to his level of success over Tinubu, so Bala is right. See, the way it is going now, people are already missing Buhari at this point. People are missing him and saying that, oh, we wish it was Buhari that is still our president because it was not this bad when he was our president. So it's safe to say that Buhari is a better president than Tinubu at this point. Safe to say that. Ebo Ndubisi says this is an intelligent and constructive criticism that can change this country for good. Yes, so if he can listen and actually change those people in his cabinet, because those ones, they don't know anything and they are not giving him good advice. So he should change them and bring in people that have wisdom, that have intellectuals, that know what they are doing, that they are very educated and not just biased in their thinking. He should bring them in and maybe they will tell him the right thing to do. Because you can't run the country alone. You need advisors, but the advisors that he has right now, they are nothing to write home about. So he needs to change them. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.